on to part 2. As we draw the sacral plexus, again, it's not purely sacral. We actually start with the last 2 lumbars. These will come down and help out here. But there are many branches that form the sacral plexus, and this gets pretty involved. So we're going to have some kind of map or symbols here to get us going here, and we're going to use the number 3 rule and the 2 rule. So we'll start with 3. First thing, L4, L5, and S1 come together and form our first nerve, superior gluteal nerve. Similarly, L5, S1, S2 come together and form the inferior gluteal nerve. We have some nice symmetry, 3 letters, 3 nerve root branches. So far, so good. Continuing on down, right, L4, L5, S1, S1, S2, S3. Now we have, of course, there, another branch, and we have the posterior femoral cutaneous. And finally, all the way down here, we have the pudendal. Sorry if I misspoke there. L4, L5, S1, superior. L5, S1, S2, inferior. S1, S2, S3, posterior femoral cutaneous. S2, S3, S4, pudendal. That should be right there. Sorry, not quite so accurate. So we're doing well. But that's just the first color, because there are 2 more nerves in there that also have 3 branches, and this is why the sacral plexus can get quite challenging. So we're going to layer in this. This is the nerve to the quadratus femoris, and then L5, S1, S2, another nerve. This goes to obturator internus. So that is our 3 nerve root level branches. There are 3 letters, a couple that are 2 letters. Sorry, it's not perfect, but this is about as easy as we can organize this. Then we continue on. Now we have nerve roots coming from 2 layers, and we are going to start out with S1 and S2 right there and there, and bringing that across, we are going to have the nerve that goes to the piriformis. And then continuing on, S2 and S3 coming out there. Now we have the perforating cutaneous, and then we're going to continue our colors here. S3 and S4, there are actually 2 nerves here. The pelvic splanchnic, that's the main key word, the S there. Another one from S3 and S4 is levator ani, and then finally, to round it out, S4 and S5, we have nerve to the coccygeus. So these are all 2-letter words, 2 nerve root level branches. Hopefully that kind of lines things up fairly well. But the real fun happens when we combine them all down here in this little chart or map here. The lumbosacral plexus starts from L4, and then we can just continue on and draw ourselves a little chart here. We can also go downward here in 3s, and you may start to figure out what I am trying to draw out here. 4 and S4, S5. So these are all going to be drawn out according to which nerve root branches. We still haven't finished though, right? Pink is our last color here. The lumbosacral plexus, the L4, L5, really it's coming this way, but we're going to draw it over here just for clarity. Those continue on and join S1, S2, and S3 to form this monster nerve, which, if you know what it is, yes, it is the sciatic nerve. That is the largest one. So going L4 through S3, that equals your sciatic nerve. Coming on down, let's do this here. L4, L5, and S1 all combine to form the superior gluteal nerve, L5, S1, S2, inferior gluteal nerve, S1, S2, S3, posterior femoral cutaneous, S2, S3, S4, pudendal. Fair enough? That kind of fits. We continue though, right? L4, L5, and S1 also form the nerve to the quadratus femoris, L5, S1, S2, nerve to the obturator internus. We're doing pretty well. We're coming into the home stretch. So those are all 3 nerve root levels that form these nerves. But there are also 2, and what we're simply going to do is just start circling here. S1 and S2 form the nerve to the piriformis. S2, S3 form the nerve to perforating cutaneous. S3, S4 form 2 nerves, right? Pelvic splanchnic and levator ani. And then S4, S5, coccygeus. So now we've lined things up in a pretty nice chart to hopefully help you remember it. You just go right down the list and it coordinates to all the colors that we've been drawing up here. And if you want to do the mnemonics for these, there are some crazy wacky ones out there and they are pretty hard, some of them, but we're going to use the pirate theme here. So actually here, let's really go all in here and do a horrible drawing of a pirate, or the Jolly Roger. There are 2 mnemonics to try, and remember, hey, that's not too bad. When you are young and active sailors and pirates, we have some sailors in Portugal party. Fine, that they certainly can do that. They're young and having fun partying. And then when they get old, we now have quiet old pirates prefer stealing little coins. And that is where the splanchnic comes in for the S. That's how I learned it. There are so many other mnemonics out there. I bet you can come up with a couple. This is a fairly PG version of these. There are many more out there that you can find on the internet. But here you go, color-coded drawing of the lumbosacral plexus.